Hello and welcome to my place. So many requests. The first request is for Tiffany, who is getting married in the early fall, and she loves paper daisies and berries. So to gather as much information in my quest, because she sent me this little quested challenge, these are her words. Astar, think white daisies, berries, gum nuts, eucalyptus, and there is heaps of natural foliage around me. Did I mention I'm getting married in the barn here in New England? I had a wee Google search and I've looked at the barn and it's beautiful. And then she said rustic with an emphasis on early frost. I thought to myself, she doesn't want any colour. And she didn't. No colour, no dahlias, no market flowers, just gatherings and things natural. She also saw this here. Remember when I did this? I've done this two ways. I did it for wedding and I did it for Christmas, and it is a fabulous base. Yes, it's artificial, but sometimes artificial can be your friend. So to begin, just have a look at how I did the first one, but it's a pool noodle. A little tip from me: use something that is green or a dark green, or something that is black, like this one here. And you cut it to length, you cable tie them together, and in between that you can use, I've used this old candelabra that's been around forever because it just seems to work in lots of environments. Now, the title of this is, because this is what she sent me, Daisies Playing Amongst the Berries and the Bramble. So it got my creative juices running. Let us begin. Gum nuts, I love them. And it's as easy as just placing your materials down in amongst the foliage that you already have. And I'm going to bring that up and into there, and because you've got that candelabra, you can lift your materials up. She also said berries amongst the bramble. Now all I could find was the raspberries, or the blackberries, but you could pick these, the big branches, and then just push those down and in amongst the foliage that you have selected. And you can also, the great thing about this is you can also put the natural in amongst it. And what I do when I'm doing events like this is I like to do them on site, which means I lay down the base foundation, and depending on the length of the table, I can make it long or I can make it short. Now she also said daisies. Oh, that's a pear. We don't want the pear yet. So these here just get pushed down and in amongst your foliage. There's a wee tag on that, didn't get rid of that, but that's okay. I want the longest out to the edges so I can bring those down and into here. You can make this as loose or you can pack it up as much as you like, and I've got a wee bit of a issue there. But these simple types of relaxed designs really are visually the most attractive types of designs. You can bring it up, you can take it out, you can do just whatever is going to suit you. Bring these around and into there. I'm not even dressing these out, I'm just letting them just be. Is that going to go into there? That can go into there, and then I'll bring that one up and into there. How easy is that? And I think that with the materials that she wants, it's making it really gorgeous and rustic. Now, she also said she had lots of eucalyptus, so I'm going to use that little bit of eucalyptus into there, bring that one over and into there, and then pears or apples or whatever you have lying around. And don't forget that this is to be viewed from both sides, so bring it out and extend it as you go and distribute your material as you go. So there's your imaginary line, as I go on about all the time. What's happening over here is reflected and mirrored over to that side. And then it's just a matter of finishing it off and putting your candles in. Is that not the simplest, quickest way of achieving something magnificent for in a barn, for a wedding, or any function or event that you have? I hope you've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed sharing it with you, and I look forward to seeing you all again another day. Bye for now.